So, and that's the reason why most people don't feel like you're 15 anymore. You know, even look, I had a conversation. This was a little while ago. I talked to my niece. My niece is 16 years old, right? I asked her, what was she doing? She was doing something. I think some years ago, she was, oh yeah. I asked her, was she going camping with her dad? Her dad used to take her camping. Her dad is basically my brother-in-law, right? He's married to my sister. So, and the 16-year-old is my niece, right? Which is his daughter. So, and she's a gang stalker. She gang stalk. I confront her all the time when I see her. You know what I'm saying? Why you out here gang stalking? Tracking me down, whatever. So I asked her, this was some months back, I said, when are you going camping with your dad? She was like, oh, never. Now, her dad used to take her camping when she was a little younger. Now she's 16 years old. You know how it is when the child start to blossom. Now they want to, forget about dad now. There's no more camping or Barbie dolls is played out. Now you out here, looking at the boys. You know what I'm talking about. I mean, so, make a long story short, I asked her, when is she going camping? And she said, never. I said, why? She said her body is beat up now. Now, mind you, she's not obese. She's in decent shape, you know what I'm saying? As far as, weight wise, she's not, she's not overweight at all. You know what I'm saying? She has a decent shape to her. But she say that she feels real stiff and her body aches and hurts. So I was like, wow. And I said, how old are you? And she said she's 16. And I was like, man, your body already broken down already? So what does that tell you, people? You know what I'm saying? That tells you that, you got to understand that the technology that the beast's been working on is over 100 years old. You know what I'm saying? They've been experimenting on humanity since 1920, the 1920s. When I read the books, they were saying that they was doing behavior modifications since the 1920s. So you got to understand that, it's like everything else. It's like playing basketball or going to the gym. You don't play basketball today and be like Michael Jordan tomorrow. You don't go into the gym today and be looking like Ronnie Coleman tomorrow. You see what I'm saying? You get better within time. So the Beast had plenty of time to advance the technology. Okay? While you was buying sneakers, Jordans and LeBrons and Kobe's and worrying about the basketball game and, the latest fight or the latest soap opera, Jerry Springer and Ricky Lake, whatever crap you was watching, whatever crap you was feeding your mind, while you was doing that, you gave the Beast plenty of time. You gave the Beast plenty of time to allow this technology to be so sophisticated to the point where it's happening all over the world, but nobody even know that it's happening. That's how crazy it is. You know what I'm saying? So here it is. You got a young child that's only 16 years old and already saying that her body is breaking down she didn't say from the technology, but I know it's from the technology. She don't know. She's lost. She's in the matrix. She's blue pill. She's asleep. She's snoring. She has no clue. The food is GMO. The water is in plastic bottles. You got a lot of plastic in your body. We eat the food that we eat. You already know the food is jacked up. You already know that the air we breathe is jacked up. So you can already see the effect that it's having on the youth. So if my niece that's 16 years old, if she's already jacked up, then what type, man, look, how can I say this? Just imagine the next generation that's being procreated right now as I speak. If my niece is 16 years old and she's already saying that she cannot go camping no more because her body Her little body is jacked up. She ain't even play no sports. Usually people say their body's jacked up when somebody play football or whatever, rugby. She ain't even play no sports and her body's jacked up. You know, see, you gotta understand, you don't understand the advancement of this nanotech. You're not supposed to implant the human body with metals. So you really think that there's hope in the future? Tupac said a long time, man, the truth is there ain't no hope for the future. And then he wonder why we crazy. I blame my mother for turning my brother into a crack baby. We ain't meant to survive because it's a setup. I know, even though I know you fed up, but you better keep your head up. You know what I mean? So what my point is, what I'm saying is if you're 16 and you already have an effect, then you already know the next generation and the next after that and the next after that is going to be terrible. So at the end of the day, when somebody asks me, is there hope, D? I tell them no. Absolutely not. I look them right in the eyes. No, there's no hope. They used to call me Brother Hope. Ain't no more hope. In fact, I'm the last hope left. If I die in this simulation, it really ain't no hope. You know what I mean? I believe this simulation is only alive because of the few chosen that's left on this planet. The few chosen. The 144, whatever you want to call it. The ones that's being targeted. Basically, we're like the battery of this simulation, of this matrix. And without us, there is absolutely no hope for nobody. Because basically, we are like the saviors of the planet. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm going to stop because I don't want to use up I got like 3 more minutes left. I ain't got to use it all up. But I just want I just hope that resonate with somebody out there. They're literally destroying us from the inside out. This is a biological warfare that's going on. Get your head out the sand and stop worrying about nukes and massive explosions and what's the other word? Weapons of mass destruction and all that stuff. Man, yeah, we got weapons of mass destruction, but it's not what you think. Oh, we got the lawnmower people coming, I guess. You see what I'm saying? It's not what you think. This is a different type of warfare that's going on. They're invading your body without even you knowing it. And if you're not into the conspiracies, then you will never know what's going on. So with that being said, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Holla back. Gang stalking simulation. Yeah, you see I got my foot up. I'm chilling. Say hey to the bots. That's why I keep telling y'all, you better detox. If you want to survive, you better. I hear a lot of targeted individuals talking about they be feeling the beam on your temple lobe. Of course you feel a beam on your temple lobe. That's that nano. You know what I'm saying? Better get yourself some elixirs. Holla back, y'all. Gang Stalker Simulation, the best channel on YouTube.